me! Jesus Christ! Oh, this! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aprilia RSV4R. Fucking hell! Oh my god! Fuck my life! Awesome. Alright, let's give it some beans. The response is just mental. It's like nothing and then you're gonna die. Oh, sorry, gay push bikes. Wow. That's just in second gear and you can feel that you could just flip it and the front wheel would just jump up in the air. Mental. That noise is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Jesus Christ. Flips in. Just feels like it's going to lay on the floor. I love this bike. It's awesome. The pickup is mental. It's just like cruising with nothing and then literally the width of a hair of throttle and you're flying. Absolutely flying.
I think for me, like, it's an unbelievable bike, but the potential is so much more than what you can use on the road. Yeah, I couldn't bear to ruin it. I couldn't make it a road bike because that's not what they designed it for. They designed this to rag shitless around the track.
Even if you are on the road, you get that and think, beautiful sunny morning, I'm going to kick the shit out of it, put it away.
Yeah. You're just terrified to damage it in any way, I think, is the... That's not taken away from the fact that it is fucking unbelievable. And, yeah, World Championship winning as well. It feels like a turbo supercharged like nitroglycerine 600cc bike, because the weight of it is so light. It's unbelievably light. I can't get around that. And it's because of this V4. It's because it's all packed in right into the centre and right back. So you're basically sitting on the engine. Oh, fuck me. And there's nothing to the end.
It's only here. That's it.
Yeah.
All the rest of that is just tank and essentially empty space.
You are basically riding around on an engine. Essentially. It doesn't feel like there's a frame or anything. It just feels like...
Behind your arse, the bike's that big.
Oh! Oh! Fucking Jesus! If I had enough money to be able to buy this bike knowing that it wouldn't be used very often, but I could take it out on a Sunday, this would be my only Sunday bike ever for the rest of my life. But because I just can't afford it. I can't afford to have a bike like this just sitting in my garage. But if you're out there, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and you have enough money to be able to just blow it on a weekend toy, then please buy it. Buy it for me. bike feels absolutely extraordinary. You've never felt anything like this before. I mean, I've never ridden a race bike, you know, I've never ridden an actual race bike, but this is what I'd imagine it would feel like. The handling is absolutely pin sharp, the brakes are atom bombs, and the engine is just a work of art. Oh God, I'm so sorry I'm speechless for this review, guys, but it's really touched me, this bike. Fuck. You know, it's really... Hello YouTubers, so I'm back from the RSV4 test ride, and well, I mean, I know that during the review I didn't really say much, mainly because I was just having too much fun, like I was having way too much fun, and the bike, I think as a whole for me, was just incredible. It was such an amazing experience. I've just noted down now some points that, you know, now that I'm sat down at home and kind of teary-eyed that I've had to leave it with them. I've noted down some points about the bike which I thought were, you know, the great points, the good points, some bad points I think it's got. Because the model that I test rode was a 2009 model, some points which potentially the 2013 and 14 bike have probably resolved and I just don't know about. So, you know. So going through the bike, the handling, I mean, it doesn't handle like a 1000cc bike. It really doesn't. It handles like a 600cc. It's so nimble, so sharp. It's almost telepathic actually. It's crazy. The brakes feel insane. They feel so good. They've got really good feel, really amazing bite. I mean, the bite is it's a race bike, so that the brakes are on or off, and progression is very fast. It's not an easy bike to break in. It's, you know, one that you've got to be, you know, two fingers is what I'd say probably. The engine, oh my God. I mean, I can still hear it in my head. That's how good that engine is, and it is a rocket ship of an engine. I've never tried a V4 before, so for me that was my first experience of the V4, and fuck, do I want it again. The feel through the handlebars, you know, the general feel of it is incredible. It feels great. It feels so good to ride. I think basically the only way of summing it up though is that its main competitor is the S1000, you know, is the S1000 Superbike, and is it better? You know, choosing between an S1000 RR and an Aprilia RSV4 is... The thing is, I don't think you should consider them in the same group. Maybe choosing between the HP4 and the RSV4, possibly, because I think they're both race orientated, and I think that's what I'm trying to get across today. I think that the RSV4 factory is not an everyday bike. It's not. I've heard people commute on them. I've heard people, you know, love them so much that they ride them every day, and they just would not. They wouldn't stop ever riding it. Like it's just the best bike they've ever owned, and they're always going to own it. And I completely get that. But I think for me, that bike is a Sunday bike or a race bike. either which way you want to look at it, it is a full-on track monster, that bike, and it's too aggressive for our roads. And the potential of the bike is so much better than you can get out on the road. It really is. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing to ride. The other thing that is gonna, on everyday commutes, that's gonna just toil with you all the time is the comfort. It's not a comfortable bike. It's not, and it's not supposed to be. It's a race bike. It's not supposed to be a comfortable bike. The verdict, really, I think, if you want an everyday bike that's the best on the market, the S1000RR, it does everything. It really does. If you want to take it on track, you can take it on track and it can blow your mind. Or if you want to ride it really easily every day, it will do that as well. The RSV4 can't do both. But in terms of pure excitement, for a weekend toy or for a track day toy, RSV4. But yeah, anyway, that's my verdict. Enjoy.